Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a nonprofit organization gives some tips to veterans on how to stay calm while trying to celebrate the 4th of July. And while you enjoy some colorful displays in the night sky, it might be a scary experience for your pets back at home.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. 5:32 on this Monday, on this July 4th. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning to you. Well, Cameron, good morning to you as well. Filling in for Brandon. It's always nice to have you here. So we have fun behind the scenes.
Yeah, we have lots of fun this morning. But yeah, so good news, Dakota. The weather is awesome this morning. And if you're a fan of the warm weather, you're going to love today. If you're not, then you might not like it so much. But let's go out to I-75. Here is a beautiful sunrise starting to happen here at this location. And like I mentioned, temperatures this morning are nice and comfortable in the middle 60s for most of us. Upper 60s, lower 70s near Lake Cumberland, 70 in Somerset, 69 over in London. Now we are also watching out for some patchy fog, zero visibility down in Jacksboro, almost zero over in Ashland, down to 5 miles here in Hazard and over in Harlan. The good news, we are dry on pinpoint Doppler this morning. That dry weather does stick around for most of your 4th of July, but we cannot rule out a stray shower or two, especially as we get into this afternoon and into the evening. But the big story, the heat, lower 90s later on today. But we are also watching out for some possible strong storms on Tuesday and Wednesday. I have that complete forecast coming up in just a little bit. Dakota.
All right, Cameron, thank you. Well, a single car crash during the weekend leaves one person dead and another in serious condition here in Perry County. The crash happened in the Rowdy community on Kentucky 476 near Mount Carmel Church. Police say both the driver and the passenger were thrown from the car. The driver was pronounced dead by the Perry County Coroner's Office. A deputy coroner says the passenger, a woman, needed to be taken to a hospital with very serious injuries. The incident is still under investigation. The names of the victims have not yet been released. Kentucky State Police is investigating a shooting that happened here in Perry County. Now, Trooper Matt Gayhart tells us a fight took place at the Drew's Mini Mart north of Hazard. Officials say shots were fired into a hillside, but there were no reports of injuries. Trooper Gayhart says no charges have been filed at this time, and the case will be presented to a grand jury on a later date. An Eastern Kentucky man is behind bars after assaulting a deputy in Pulaski County. On Saturday, Deputy Noah Wesley was following a car with one headlight out north on US 27 when the driver ran a red light. After pulling the car over, the driver, 45-year-old Brian M. Combs, got out and tried to run away. During a struggle, a witness says Combs got on top of the deputy and tried to strangle him. The witness, who has not been identified, helped Deputy Wesley get Combs under control. Deputy Wesley was taken to Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital. He has since been released. Brian Combs was taken to the Pulaski County Detention Center, where he faces a host of charges. The last remaining Medal of Honor recipient from World War II will be given honor of lying in state at the U.S. Capitol. Woody Williams, a hero of the Battle of Iwo Jima, died at the age of 98 last Wednesday. Sunday, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced that Williams deserved special honors. President Harry Truman personally awarded the Medal of Honor to Williams at the White House in 1945. Pelosi says the exact timing of Williams being honored in the nation's capital will be announced at a later time. Thousands of veterans are honoring the 4th of July and each other across the Commonwealth. Veterans, service members, and first responders gathered in Louisville on Sunday. The party, hosted by nonprofit Veterans Club, Inc., recognizes 4th of July for veterans can be a challenge. Sounds of fireworks can trigger PTSD symptoms. Noises similar to those in combat can take them right back to the battlefield. While officials say seeing the fireworks in person makes it easier, and they encourage veterans to get out to celebrate with their family and friends.
If you see it, you obviously know that it isn't a mortar round or it isn't an explosion. It breaks my heart that some, unfortunately, no matter how much they want to, just really aren't in a place to do that yet.
If you're a veteran or service member struggling with the sounds of fireworks, try using headphones or to listen to a movie or music to block the sounds. You can also call the VA crisis line to talk to someone specialized in veteran care. Well, and while you enjoy the extravagant fireworks displays around the area, we can't forget about our four-legged friends. Many animals during the 4th of July are overly sensitive to the loud noises that fireworks can bring. Members of the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society say they see an influx of strays after the holiday weekend from animals getting loose due to the noise. Officials say that animals like to be in confined spaces, so if you can, make them a nice and cozy or even play some type of background noise to make them feel safe. They say it is always a good step to prepare your neighbors that have pets before letting off fireworks.
We recommend that if at all possible to keep your pets inside. If they're outdoor pets, make sure that they're secured in their area. For indoor pets, especially dogs that tend to get really nervous with fireworks, thunder shirts work really well for some dogs. Those are like a compression type shirt, but also just crating them with a blanket over top, somewhere dark, quiet. You know, you can even turn the TV on just to get some background noise and help them calm down.
For more ways to keep your pets safe and comfortable during the 4th of July weekend, you can visit WYMT.com. Before you prepare to light the fuses for your own 4th of July display, you might need to listen to some safety tips. Experts say don't let young kids handle fireworks. Light them away from people. Don't throw hot embers in the trash, and always check your city or town's rules before you light up the sky.
Any firework that goes up or blows up is illegal in Fayette County. The only type of firework that is allowed are safe and sane fireworks. Those are the fountains, the sparklers, the little pinwheels. But if it goes up in the air or it explodes, those are not allowed in Fayette County.
Officials encourage people to have a fire extinguisher, water hose, or bucket of water nearby in case of an emergency. As we head deeper into summer, officials are reminding people to stay safe while checking pool chemicals. If they're mixed incorrectly, you could get hurt. Right now, there's a shortage of pool chemicals, and experts are worried it could cause pool owners to mix different solutions together. They warn that can be dangerous.
It may seem counterintuitive because you're adding the powder to the water. However, if you put a little bit of water into the powder, it can cause something called wetting, and that can cause the chemical reaction, which can cause combustibility.
Experts also recommend checking your pool chemical levels. They say dirty water can cause skin rashes and other infections. Well, you can now rent an ATV at Mind Made Adventure Park. YPK Motorsports and Polaris partnered with the park to give people the opportunity to rent ATVs and ride them through the trails. Our Chandler Wilcox details the economic impact in Knott County that this business brings.
An idea finally accomplished.
Well, it's been a dream we've had for some time. We've talked back and forth with YPK for, I guess, a couple years now, trying to get things rolling on this, and you know, it's finally came to a reality, you know.
A reality travelers across the country are seeing. License plates from everywhere are visible at Mind Made Adventure Park, which is a big reason YPK chose to do business there.
We're getting people in here I saw this weekend from Texas, Indiana, Michigan. I mean, it's unreal, the people that travel just to come and have fun in these hills.
The Travelers Show results from the local leadership's goal of making Mind Made Adventure Park a tourism spot.
Yes, we want to continue to grow this park. We want to, I guess, saying is we'll be a notch above the rest, and you know, we want to offer all that we can to bring folks into Knott County.
And Dobson hopes the rental business will help make Mind Made Adventure Park a routine stop for travelers.
You can come on out and try one out for yourself and see what you like and what you don't like, and you may just fall in love with one here today.
You can visit the YPK website to rent an ATV at the park. In Knott County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Dobson says you can rent an ATV for one day, a weekend, or through a custom deal. Well, just ahead this morning, a well-known actress prepares for her next big adventure on a popular streaming platform. We'll have those details when we come back.
And that typical summer weather continues into this afternoon. I have your complete 4th of July forecast coming up.